Dear students and viewers, today I'm back again with narration, and today especially I'm going to do interrogative sentences, and I hope that you will stay with me till the end of this class. So without delay, let's jump into the class. I'll see you there inside the video. So stay tuned. Dear students and viewers, welcome back to my class. Today we will discuss on the rules of changing speeches from direct to indirect. Direct and indirect speech is also called narration. The working of narration can be found on 5 different kinds of sentence: assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and optative sentence. Today I am going to discuss on interrogative sentence. Let me take you to the board and explain with examples. So today we will be doing on interrogative sentences. So here are some important things for you to know. The first thing is, when we talk about interrogative sentence, a sentence that asks a question. So generally when a question is made, there are 2 different kinds of questions. You see the first one, there are 2 kinds of interrogative sentence. Inverted question. Inverted question means the question that is generally introduced with an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb starts the sentence while asking a question. Okay, that is inverted question. And then in a specific question, WH questions are used to ask the question. Okay, so based on these 2 things we will be discussing one after another, but then let's just start with the rules, and I'll come with the explanations with the different kinds of sentences. Now, when the reported speech in the direct sentence, that means in our direct speech, if our reported speech is an inverted question, that means it is asked with an auxiliary verb, then what happens? Whether or if is used as conjunction. Now you have to remember one thing: we used that in assertive sentences as conjunction, but now the word that will not be used. Okay, so let us forget conjunction that in the case of interrogative sentences. All right, so instead what we use, instead of that, we either use whether or if with the inverted question. Okay, that's what it is. Then rule number 2, when the reported speech in the direct sentence is a specific question, the same WH question is used as conjunction. So what it says, similar case, only thing is, in the case of inverted question, we use whether or if for conjunction, but in the case of this one, specific question, we will be using the same WH question that is being used while asking the question. Okay, so we will give a jump start. Before that, let's see the third rule, the reporting verb. You might remember what reporting verb is. The reporting verb in both the cases. In both the cases means in both these 2 cases, inverted question and specific question. In both the cases is changed to verbs like ask, inquire of, etc. in their appropriate tenses or appropriate tense form. So that's what it is. That means if the reporting verb is said, meaning past tense, then this word ask will be used as past tense also, asked. Okay, so in the case of inquire of, it will be inquired of. All right, so this is how we're going to see the sentences. All right, now let's just start with inverted question. Okay, we'll start with inverted question. I'll put up 2 examples for you to make it clear. All right, here are the examples. Let's just see it. He said to me, are you happy? So what happens is said to me has been changed to asked me, because this is past tense, so we will also use it as past tense. Okay, we found it in the rule. So now what happens is conjunction if or whether is used instead of that. Okay, we are not using that anymore. He said to me, are you happy? Now first thing first, what you need to do in an interrogative sentence, you will find in inverted question, okay, auxiliary verbs are starting the sentences, but then since we have to change the interrogative form into assertive form, okay, from question mark to full stop we have to change the sentence. From question mark to full stop, there will not be any question mark remaining after we have changed the sentence from direct to indirect speech. Okay, so this much you remember. Now he said to me, are you happy? Auxiliary verb, and then comes our subject, and then our verb. Now here our verb is here, and this is not our verb, this is our adjective. Okay, so what we need to do is the subject will come first in the case of assertive sentence. That means we're changing this interrogative sentence into assertive. Remember, this is the rule of interrogative sentences, changing from direct speech to indirect speech. Okay, so what we can see is he asked me if I was happy. Now this are will come after I. We have to first of all use this, and then we use was after that, then happy comes like that. Okay, so he asked me if I was happy. This is what you need to always look forward, okay, because you might make mistake by first of all bringing this was before I. That will be wrong. Now the next sentence you see, he said, is this your pen? He asked me if this was my pen. So here we have not seen the word me in just like this sentence. This is a little bit different, but then when nothing is there, this kind of things are assumed as being used to me like that. Okay, so he said, is this your pen? So he asked if this was my pen. So this will come first of all, and then this will go here, and this is how this word will change to that, because our reporting verb is past tense. So he asked if that was my pen. So your pen will change to my pen. So that's what you need to know, because when nothing is put here after said, like he said to me, we will assume like this, he said to me. Okay, so unless this is a different case like the first person subject, we will have this one like this. So these are the examples for inverted question. Now let's see specific questions. Okay, here are two examples for specific questions. You see, he said to me, what are you doing? Okay, this will be similar like the previous one only. What we need to do is, as I have told you in specific question, the same question word will be used as conjunction. Whether and if will not be used in this case. That also will not be used in this case. Okay, so this same word that is used for asking the question in this sentence is again used. He asked me what I was doing. Are you doing? So subject will first sit in the sentence, and then the verb will come, and our auxiliary verb ing form of verb, principal verb will come. So that's how he asked me what I was doing. Okay, so you cannot write what was I doing. This is not the right way to do an assertive sentence. Okay, so he said, next sentence, he said, what is your name? He asked what my name was. So like here, as we have not seen anything like this, we are going to use this instead of your, we are going to use my. So it is your name, so we are going to turn it to my name. So is, which is the verb, we shift it to the end of the sentence. Okay, so what my name was. So you cannot say he asked what was my name. This way it is wrong. Okay, so don't get wrong. You have to be very careful. So always shift the auxiliary verb at the back of your subject. This is your subject and then comes auxiliary verb. Or if it is principal verb, also same thing. Your subject and then your verb. Okay, so these are the two examples, and I think this much is enough. And if you like my videos and if you think my videos are helpful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel and stay tuned for more updates on grammar. Thank you for watching.